Hello everyone, I'm Dan Salzer with Pemmy Baker TV, and welcome to this week's edition of This Week in Plymouth. This past Monday, August 15th, the Select Board met for a special work session as they discussed the upcoming job posting for the new town manager. After a lengthy discussion, the board agreed on a job posting that is now posted on the website and on social media.
Any thoughts on this as written?
Pretty thorough. Think
I
you
like
left anything out?
There's a lot of like typos, or
Are there
yeah,
some like
well,
copy paste kind of issues?
like it's not necessarily picky because someone's going to be like reviewing this and thinking,
Yeah, we should fix every typo
Yeah.
you see.
Yeah.
Select board's gonna act as the search committee, and then when we narrow to 2 to 3 candidates, we're gonna have various sessions, and those sessions will allow for the
Include
community
those, gotcha, okay.
So rather than choosing one business member to be
Right, right.
representative, then
You know,
we'll
have all,
we'll give them the space to come.
This past Tuesday, August 16th, the Pemmy Baker Regional School Board met at the Plymouth Regional High School for the first time this school year as they prepare for the arrival of students in a week's time. School board meeting was relatively quick as they discussed items pertaining to the beginning of school year. After receiving an update from PRHS Principal Bruce Parsons, the board approved the Plymouth Area Renewable Energy Initiative that could use some of their land as parking while renovations were being done to their building, after providing a certificate of insurance. The Pemmy Baker Regional School Board is looking for a representative from Rumney after the last rep resigned. Please be aware that this position will only be held until the new election cycle in a couple of months, when a new representative will be voted on. On Thursday, August 18th, the Planning Board held a rather lengthy meeting as it discussed some of the new site plan review applications. The board approved an application for the Plymouth Area Renewable Energy Initiative for them to create new office spaces by renovating property they already own on the corner of Fairgrounds Road and Route 3 across from the old McDonald's lot. These changes will also add access to the facility from Fairgrounds Road, and this will also be the new location for the local foods pavilion. The board then got into somewhat of a heated discussion regarding the revocation of a minor lot line adjustment at 129 Daniel Webster Highway.
Next up on the agenda, we have a revocation of a minor lot line adjustment between PID 220002 and PID 220003, 129 Daniel Webster Highway, from George's Realty LLC and its agent Ekman Engineering, David Ekman. This lot adjustment was conditionally approved on August 19th, 2022, but the conditions have not been met.
Yeah, this goes back to basically a year ago, almost to the day, August 19th. And this has been kind of sitting there on my desk for a while. I did it a couple times, reached out to the engineer that, you know, it was like, you haven't finished this, get us the Mylar so we get it recorded, whatever. And then the property did sell actually very shortly after approval. It was in, I think, September 1st at the registry. The applicant's no longer the applicant, even in this case. It's a very bizarre sort of situation.
I would have a comment to say. It was probably George's Realty wasn't used to going through the process of this possibly, and didn't know what the requirements were after he got his approval.
The applicant designated Ekman Engineering, David Ekman, as their agent. And they sign the application form on doing that. So in essence, they turned it over to a licensed land surveying and a firm that knows the rules. I mean,
the guy that came here that night
yeah.
was, I thought, the real estate person.
No, he was David Ekman that was here.
He's got his money, so I wonder whether, I'd like to hear them come here and say what the story is, so before we make a decision. That's my feeling.
The staff have done due diligence, reaching out to the designated agent.
I mean, they signed saying, I hereby, the owner signed saying, I hereby designate Ekman Engineering as the representatives to whom all communication with the owners may be addressed and the person whom legal process may be served in connection with any proceedings. But again, it's not even if they brought it in now, it's no longer the same owner. So like the parties involved, like Ekman Engineering doesn't represent the owner anymore.
I'm not an attorney, but I would love to hear the owner now, what their story is, before I make a decision tonight.
But wouldn't the new owner have to go through the process?
I'm not sure. It's the same lot. Nothing's changed. The regulations haven't changed. Everything's the same. It's just a matter of recording the plot that the town approved. It's the same approval.
Unless that same owner files an extension with 24 hours, why do we need to take any action? It's gonna expire.
I would say I would love to hear from the owner of record, and maybe they'll reach council and come back with some answers for us. But we're a day early anyway. There's nothing, I don't think there's much we can do today.
We have a motion and a second to revoke the lot line adjustment as of tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Opposed?
Abstentions? Okay, the lot line revocation is approved.
Following the discussion, the board then moved on to discuss their site plan review regulations and their new plan that they've been working on over the last couple of months. After a lengthy discussion, the board announced that there will be 2 public hearings coming up to discuss the site plan regulations on Thursday, September 1st and Thursday, September 15th during their normal meeting time at 6:30. Remember that you can watch select town meetings all year long live on our government channel 1301 and on our YouTube channel. Just search Pemmy Baker TV. Also, you can watch reruns of the meetings on our channels throughout the week. This past Wednesday, August 17th, the 2022 Kenson Freeman Summer Concert Series was canceled due to bad weather. With no makeup date announced, there are only 2 weeks left in the Summer Concert Series. Be sure to come down on Wednesday evenings at 6:30 to the Town Common, or you can catch reruns throughout the week of the events on Channel 1302. That will do it for this week in Plymouth. We thank you for tuning in. Join us next time as we recap all the action around our great town. We'll see you next time here on This Week in Plymouth.